make sure we take public comments first.
Oh.
Any discussion?
Any discussion?
Does anybody have any discussions? From the public? Because you guys said no. Okay.
Okay.
All right, so seeing
Seeing none.
that there are none, we move to vote. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Aye. All the opposed say nay. No. We have 5-0 in favor of the motion. Said motion carries.
That's it?
I passed
All right.
it back.
No, I did. I made the motion.
I know, but I thought she voted no.
No, I said nay and then I said no because it was supposed to be no
Okay, I
instead
thought
of
you
nay.
were voting no.
No, because
I'm
I
so
said,
sorry.
no, I
You're
voted
confusing me,
yes.
girl.
I'm sorry, I voted yes with everybody
Okay.
else. Okay,
I thought so too,
All
but
right.
then you said no, so.
that's because I said it wrong.
Okay, so, public participation. Anybody in the public? Anybody out there? Okay. All right, seeing none, item 3, adjournment.
Now, a contract for y'all to review, which is what y'all requested,
Right.
correct?
Yep.
We need to send out a contract, we need to negotiate a
We need to
price,
discuss-
Okay.
and we need to discuss
We need to
who's,
discuss what the contract's gonna be.
Yeah, I'm gonna send it to you.
Oh, okay.
That's what I'm saying. I'm gonna,
You said send it out, I thought you meant send it
no,
out. to-
no,
Okay.
I'm gonna send it out to y'all. So, basically, let you look at it. Deborah is correct. I guess we do need to figure out what that negotiation price is. My question is, before, a lead member of the city council was assigned to do that. And that was Mr. Goodman and Mayor Robinson. So my question is, how would y'all like to proceed this time?
And if I may just jump in on that point, how most of our municipalities do it is that my office drafts the contract. That would be my fervent request that I do be the one to draft the contract. And then I will submit it to you all, and with the city manager's permission, it will not be ready for noon tomorrow, but I can have a contract for you all to look at your next meeting, and then we can make comments, deliberations regarding pricing and the details at that time, if that's agreeable.
So should we put that on as an agenda item for the next city council meeting?
That would be my recommendation.
I'm good, that's perfect.
Okay.
Just a little direction.
So you're gonna draft the contract based on what?
So the contract will have all of the standard language that we typically have for city managers, as far as liability, as far as responsibilities and those kinds of things. I'll make sure that it mirrors your job description and those kinds of things. For monetary items, I'm going to leave that blank so that you all are able to have discussions on that. So as far as salary, it'll have a blank, and then I'll say paid on however the frequency of us making payments typically is. And then you all can decide on a number when you are reviewing the contract. So there will be several blanks, and I'll make sure that I put that in the agenda item itself so that you all know ahead of time what you need to be considering as far as how many weeks of severance and that kind of thing. The other thing that you're going to have to keep in mind is that you all can approve the contract, and then we send it out, and then they say, nah, no, I don't really want that, so then you might see it again.
just have to wait, I just hate to wait that long to do it. But I guess that's what we're gonna do.
What's next week, right? Isn't it?
Which is a whole week from now.
I can also, in order to get us a little bit further, once we know sort of if Ms. Baudette says, okay, yes, I'd like to start negotiating, I can work with her and say, okay, what is it that you're requesting, so that I have what she's requesting sort of available for you all at the next meeting, and then you'll at least have that information, and then you can make a determination from there as well, so it won't be sort of coming out of the blue. That I think will push us a little bit further.
But you said you're gonna send us the contract by Wednesday morning?
Yes, I will have you the contract by the end of the day on Wednesday.
Okay.
and then I will talk with Ms. Baudette and get her requests for any changes or additions or that kind of thing to the agenda, and I'll have that available for you prior to Tuesday. Obviously, when I have that available for you will depend upon how quickly she gets back to me. But I won't make any edits or anything based on her request. I'll just make sure that I have a list so that you understand sort of what her thoughts are.
Will you also look at our contract that we have also to, just for any ideas or anything?
That's
Or-
where
Which
she'll
contract?
start.
I can send you-
Oh,
That's where
yes,
she'll
yes,
start,
of course,
yeah.
yes.
Okay. But she said they have one that they use because with their other municipalities.
It will probably be a hybrid of, I will start with the one that you have now, and I'll make some changes based on what we've learned in the last couple of years as far as best practices in city manager contracts.
Okay.
So then my next question is, once we get the contract done, I'm assuming there's gonna be a conditional offer of employment and a background check and all that stuff, and so, it's still gonna take a little time to get this done. And then you gotta, who's gonna do the background investigation?
So when you all, generally, how you want to go about this is you do a conditional offer. You say, we're interested in having you be, we're drafting a contract right now. Let's have you fill out the paperwork so that we can do your background investigation while we're doing the contract drafting and negotiation, that process. So both of them going on at the same time. I'm not sure, from the last time, I don't recall who did the background check. I would have to ask the chief, but I'm sure that I could look back in the records and see who we had do the background check.
Well, you'd have to go, mine was already done, because I came over as a deputy chief, and Jackie was already here, so she went through the preliminary background check that we do on civilian employees, and then Lipman, I don't know what we did with that.
Okay.
That was 10 years ago or more. So,
Generally, municipalities either do it through their own police department or they look to the county.
Okay. Any other questions for our attorney? Any other questions?
no, I think I got clear direction.